together three concepts. I was teaching you 10 hours of session. 4 hours is on Jenkins, 4 hours is on GitHub server, 2 hours is on Marvin. Everything end to end I'm going to teach you, friends. End-to-end configuration, end-to-end configuration. So how you work in a real-time process, all the end-to-end starting from scratch, I'm going to be showing you up to the end, friends. Okay, so let's start our session. Let's start our session, friends. We know that testing is mandate when in the current world, the market. So whatever product we been developed that can be respect to the any automobiles or any software applications, any mobiles, okay, cell phones, anything, any product was being developed before deploying or launching into the market, we must conduct the testing. Without testing the product, we cannot release into the market, because if there are some expectations, you are developed one product, that product is working as per expected behavior or not, we have to validate that. For that reason, we have to conduct the testing. The testing is the sensor to ensure that my product is defect-free product. We have to conduct the testing to ensure that my product is defect-free product with expected, everything is reaching or not. To validate that, we have to conduct the testing. So suppose if you manufacture a car, the car has to be tested in all the aspects, like testing a car, not only testing in highway roads, we have to test in village roads, town roads, hill roads, forest roads, and highway roads, because I am targeting my car to purchase by the customer who are staying in different remote locations. Because suppose take Maruti is an economy car which can be purchased by any kind of people, low class to high class. The class peoples can be staying in any locality. So in all the locality roads, my car has to be traveled. Only working in a highway means will my product will be reached to any customers? No. So we have such a way, we have to taste the single car traveling in different platform roads. You know, in village means we have the mud roads, and town areas we have that cement concrete roads, and in highways we having that blacktop roads. In forest we having a zigzag roads. In hill area we having a peak roads. In all the platform roads, I need to travel my car. Not only traveling in different platform roads, friends, I need to apply different gates and different loads applying in a car. And while we are testing all the end-to-end scenarios in driving in multiple platforms and applying multiple gates and applying that multiple persons to sit in the car and traveling on a roads. Then we are making sure that if every actual expected behavior is equal, then the test case is passed. Otherwise, test case is failed. And so that my car is defect-free product. Then only I can release my car into the market. And not only the automobiles, come to application software applications. Coming to the software applications, even like once you develop one one interface, one functionality based on the requirement, to ensure that my functionality is working as per expected or not, we have to conduct the testing. So friends, conducting the testing, not only testing in one browser and one platform OS, not in one platform and one browser. So because based on end customers, I was targeting to reach my product, my business. So end customers can open my business is being in your system, Mac and Chrome, or someone can open Mac with Safari, someone can open Mac with Firefox, or someone can open Windows with Chrome or any browsers, and Linux with any browsers. So end customers can open my business in various platforms and various places and platforms. So how you test the car in different platform roads? Similar to the way we have to test my application executing the same test case flow in all the platform and browsers. Windows with Chrome, Windows with Firefox, Windows with IE, Windows with Safari, and next Mac with all the browsers, Linux with all the browsers. Like we need to conduct the testing, ensure that my product is defect-free product. We have to check the compatibility. Getting friends? So testing should be must, and that too should be happen in multiple platforms and multiple browsers. So a single test case needs to be conducted for many times, more than one time. We have to conduct that repeatedly. We are doing the same test case again and again executions. This kind of is called as a regression. Testing the same feature again and again is called regression. Okay, so here we are talking about that automation. So earlier people used to conduct the testing on manually, but nowadays people are talking about automation. So is automation is replace of manual, friends? Is automation is replace of manual? Huh? What, friends? Is
Yes.
automation? Huh?
Yes.
Not exact is replace of. It's not exact replace of that. Okay. Only for regression we go with. Only for regression. Regression means repeatedly doing the activities. Repeatedly doing activities, then only we go with the regression. See, suppose earlier we don't have much platforms and much browsers, and also we don't have much competition in the market. See, nowadays everything is competition, everything is maintenance. See, example, take e-commerce sites. Earlier we have very limited, well-known people know like Snapdeal or something sites are there, right? Well-known earlier days, but nowadays we can see so many are there: Amazon, Flipkart, Best Buy, okay, so many, Walmart, so many e-commerce sites are there. Today what we are seeing the future, tomorrow we may not see the same in the next year, right? The keep on requirements are changing accordingly. When the requirements are getting changed, so we accordingly we need to conduct the testing on newly impacted functionalities and existing functionalities. Everything we have to conduct the testing. Earlier there was no maintenance projects, so once we got freeze the requirements, then we start the development, then we do the testing, then we have the limited time like 6 months or 3 months or 4 months of limited time is there earlier days. So that too, we don't have much browsers and platforms to conduct the testing. Earlier we used to conduct the testing in only one browser and one platform. Only we used to conduct the executions, and day by day the days are improving, so clients got improved. Many vendors has came, many competitors are there in the market. According to that, many facilitators came, like many platforms, many browsers needs to conduct the testing, because end customers, based on end customers targetly, I was doing the business. My end customer can do the business in traveling in any of the platform OS and in any of the browser. So single test case, I need to conduct the testing in multiple platforms and in a multiple browsers to check my product is compatible to every platform and in every browser. We have to do the testing. So repeatedly we are executing. Suppose we having 100 test cases. We have only 1 week of enough time to complete our execution build. So if one person can complete 25 test cases in a day, like how many days he takes to complete? 4 days, right? It takes 4 days to complete all 100 test cases. These 100 test cases will take okay, 4 days, and again 4 days for Mac with the Safari, again 4 days Mac with the Chrome, again 4 days Mac with Firefox. Not only this Mac, all the Linux OS with all the browsers, Windows with all the browsers, all we have to conduct the testing. How much time we have? Only 1 week of time we have that. But 100 test case take 1 person to complete 4 days. How can it complete it within a 1 week? Of course, it can be complete, but we have to recruit the more resources. We have to purchase the systems. We have to purchase the licenses, infrastructures, everything we have to purchase it. You know that business terms, business person will invest 1 rupee and he will be expecting 10 rupees. Not he is investing 10 and he is not getting 1 rupee, right? So he will be investing 1 rupee and he will be expecting 10 rupees in the business. So he will not recruit more resource. Even, of course, even if you recruit them, can we guarantee that? Can we do product defect-free application? No, because we are the human beings. We are the human beings. We are not a robots. We are not a robots. Of course, we may stretch for 12 hours, 10 hours in a day, and we can complete the executions. But daily we are doing means differently we are doing means okay, it's good. But repeatedly, same test case, same 100 test case executions you are performing in a Chrome, Firefox, IE, not only one platform, in all the platforms. So you may vex off in doing the repeated task again and again, again and again. In that way, you may lose some conscious. In that way, you may lose some test cases to conduct the testing. You conduct testing in a Chrome, but the similar test case you may miss to do in the Firefox. Okay, so these all may impact your business to disturb. So we cannot guarantee that your product is defect-free product, because when this code is deployed into the production server, when it was make it live, and the customer, the person can open a Mac with Safari, Mac with Chrome, working in Mac with Safari, not working in Mac with Chrome, then you'll be getting impacted. Business is going to be impacted, right? You may lose some business. The people who opened in Mac with Chrome is not working properly. Many people opens that Chrome browser. You may impact your business, right? So the client is coming to you, Ravi, you said everything is green sheet. Green sheet, you said like everything is passed, but and customer is facing a problem. What is the problem, sir? Yes, he's facing a problem with Mac with Chrome. No, sir, I tested. Show me the proof of concept. You are taking a screenshot for Chrome with Mac with the Safari, but you don't have proof of concept for Mac with Chrome. Then who is blaming? You're getting blamed. So we may lose our conscious in that way. You may lose. You may miss up some valid test cases to conduct repeatedly. So to overcome all these problems, we go with automation. In short, we can say when we go with automation means whenever there is a frequently maintenance is happening in your application, where we get a chance for conducting the regression. Regression means doing the same executions again and again is called regression. Okay, when there is a frequent maintenance is happening in your application, where we get a chance for doing that regression testing. Rather going with the manual, we go with the automation regression. Okay, so when one time effort we are keeping in automation, that scripts are making try for many times in executing in many systems parallelly. So in automation, we have a Selenium grid concept is there. You are automating all 100 test cases in one time effort that we are making to drive for many times to execute in parallel in multiple systems. One system in Windows with Chrome, one system in Windows with Firefox, one in Windows with Safari, like Mac with all the browsers, Linux platform with all the browsers, multiple systems I configure. In my single system, I tell to execute with this requirement in all the platform OS and browsers. So parallel it is going to be complete my executions within a one day only, and I can expect that accuracy results, because in automation one time effort I was keeping instructing my script such a way if actual expected is equal after doing this functionality, give as a pass status. If actual expected is not equal, then give a fail report and take a screenshot for that. It has the screenshot there. So as per I instructed in during automating the scripts, accordingly my script is driving in many platforms and many browsers. So every platform and every browser scripts are executing parallelly. If anything got impacted in executions, there I'll be retesting and I'll be really it is a defect means I will raise a defect and assign to respective team. So here we can expect we can complete the executions within a time, and accuracy in the results we can expect, and we can reduce the human effort. All these are the constraints or the parameters we can constrain for going with the automation. Mainly we come to automation is time saving, okay, resource cut down, and accuracy in the results. Okay, all these things are the key benefits coming to the automation. Now most of the companies see using the automation, there is no way this can be automated, this cannot be automated. Earlier people used to talk, so only limited functionalities only we are doing the automation. Okay, we almost everything we can automate because so many dependent jar files are there to interact with the kind of varieties of elements, right? So even if you want to if you want to automate caps also, we can do that. Even if you want to automate PDF, yes, we can do that. Earlier it was not there. So day by day it was improving. Selenium is becoming more and more powerful automation tool in the market. Being many automation tools in the market, Selenium is a king in the market. Earlier, people used to talk automation tool means QTP is the best automation tool in the market. Earlier, people used to talk. But nowadays, everyone is talking about Selenium. Selenium is the best automation tool in the market. Why only Selenium? Why not QTP? Let's see some differences. First of all, most people says QTP is a licensed software. Yes, it's a commercial. It can be seat license and concrete license will be there. Seat means single user, concrete means multi users. Anyhow, any type of license we have to purchase here. And where come to the Selenium, it is the open source, free to use and free of charge. Friends, open source means the source code of the Selenium is open. No need to purchase for this also. Directly you can get and download this open source for the Selenium WebDriver commands, whatever they written, every source code you can also watch it. And also you can append some more functionalities as you wish. Once you download in your local system to that Selenium open source, you can also define your own libraries also, open source, and it is a free use, free, nothing to purchase this for this open source and free of charge, nothing to pay anything for this. It's a free. Okay, advantage here. And coming to the second point in QTP, yes, can only run test in IE browser. As we know that my automation scripts needs to run in many browsers, but of course I written this point in bracket also. I have given Chrome and Firefox as well, which means there also I can execute. So friends, first of all, QTP, the name of the QTP, firstly it was a Mercury tool, and it was organized by the Mercury Corporation. And soon after some years, the Mercury company has sold out his product Mercury to the HP Hewlett Packard, and they have changed the name from Mercury to the QTP. And since 5 years ago, the HP has sold out his QTP product to the Micro Focus, and they have changed the name as UFT. Of course, these many hands changes, ultimately they were down to the end, but Selenium has taken a right place to get into the market. Still, we are blaming Nokia as a not implemented the smartphones. But earlier, Nokia is a very branded company for the mobiles. Everyone used to work with and use the Nokia mobiles. But now it was not trending, right? It was trending like Samsung, Redmi. These are the trending market. So even you take example in India also, Patanjali is one of the famous supermarket in the India. So all over it was spreaded. Even parallel to the Moore and Vijeta supermarkets. Okay, so and so. Okay, D-Mart, like Metro, like so many supermarkets. Besides that, Patanjali also acting a major role in the India. So they have occupied the space with a short time. They have implemented their own strategy to get into the market in a short time. So right time they have implemented right choices down there in the market. Might be tomorrow they might be coming to the software world also. They may implement Patanjali Java, Patanjali Python. Might be we may not blame them. Might they come with some new implementations of technology also, might be. That's what. Okay, so the Selenium has is being as an open source. Okay, it was being top in the market. So why means one is it is a freeware, open source and freeware, and okay, and the QTP is a licensed software. And see here, a second point in QTP, my scripts can run in IE browser, but also I given bracket Chrome and Firefox also. Once I develop your automation scripts that needs to run in all the browsers, but up to the QDP, but HP was maintaining the product as QDP, right? In this year, it was executing dedicatedly in the IE browser. If you supposed to execute in Chrome and Firefox, we have to purchase the add-ons for this. When in the case of QDP name, when it was maintained by HP, a QDP name, product name, there by dedicatedly it supports to execute your automation scripts only in the IE browser dedicatedly. Remaining browsers, so we have to purchase the add-ons. When it was undertaken by the Micro Focus, the change to UFT, there itself they are providing in executing all the browsers with free. Once you purchase QDP, there itself in all the browsers dedicated is providing to execute that. And coming to the second point in Selenium, can run tests across different browsers. Yes, here I can run in different browsers. I can run in a different browsers, i.e. Chrome, Firefox, without paying any rupee for that. But the thing is, we have to download the drivers. Suppose in your system, if you want to play the audio, how audio drivers exe is necessary. If you want to play the video driver exe, how the software is necessary drivers. A similar way, which browser you supposed to execute? Chrome.exe drivers to download, and we can make run in Chrome browser. In Firefox driver to download, and we can run in a Firefox. Okay, these are the drivers are free. Okay, advantage in the Selenium. Come to the third point in QDP. Yes, it can be used in Windows and Unix platforms. My QDP can be installed and work in Windows and Unix, not in a Linux platform. Well, coming to the Selenium, yes, it supports various OS like Windows, Mac, Linux, all the platforms my Selenium is going to be work out. Friends, first to say, I first point in QDP I said it's a software. QDP is a software, but Selenium is not a software. If it is not software, means what is that now we call means my Selenium is a API jar file. My Selenium is a API jar file. Application programming interface jar file. Jar is a kind of zip file, friends. Jar is a kind of zip file. You know, in our Windows, if any huge big files are there to transfer from one location to other location, what we do? We used to compress our files, right? We used to compress our files such a way, whatever the programs we develop in Selenium, okay, we'll be converting into the jar file. Sorry, whatever the programs we develop in Java, we used to convert into the jar files. We used to convert into the jar files. Friends, my Selenium was developed using the language Java language. My Selenium is not a software, it's an API jar file. My Selenium is not a software, it's an API jar file. This was the Selenium was developed using with the Java language, Not only Selenium, like emergency technologies like even Hadoop also, it's not a software, it also API jar file. So Hadoop also developed using Java language. So what is a Java? What is a Java? What is a Java? Come on. What is a Java? Come on, friends. What is a Java? It's a platform independent programming language, right? It's a platform independent programming language, which means my Java is a programming language used to write the code. Okay, fine. Okay, Java is a open source platform independent programming language. Open source means, so Java is an open source. Anyone can see that source code of Java. Okay, it's a free and a platform independent programming language, which means my Java can be installed in any of the platform OS like Linux, Windows, and Mac. And write a Java program in one platform can execute in another platform without any compiler dependencies. Like every platform is having its own compiler to execute that in that platform written code. In specific Windows platform, if you write any code to execute that Windows platform code, Windows compiler will be there. Same like Mac also having its own compiler to execute the Mac what you have developed the code. Even for Linux also having its own compiler. Even though writing a Java program in a Mac system can execute in Windows system, can execute in Linux system without any platform dependencies. That's what we say. Java is an open source and platform independent programming language. There is no dependencies between the platform OS. Okay, yes, the same feature is applicable to Selenium also. That's why my Selenium supports various OS like Windows, Mac and Linux, because Selenium was developed using Java language. Java is a platform independent programming language. The same features applicable to Selenium also. That's why my Selenium scripts can be run in all the platforms of OS, just like as how the Java programs got executed. Get it, friends? So, okay. So, come to the third point in QDP. Yes, it can be used in Windows and Linux platforms only. And one more point I want to say here. Friends, to work with the Selenium, the backbone is Java. Even to work with the Hadoop also, backbone is the Java. So we have to install Java in your system, and then you download this Selenium API jar file and configure your Java project, and then you can develop your Selenium automation scripts. Getting friends? Selenium is not a software. It's not a software. Software means it contains exe files, but QDP is a software. It's a exe file. Once you purchase it, you double click to install your system. But Selenium is not like that. So it is a jar file. To work with that, first you download the Java, install the Java, download the Selenium API jar file, configure your current Java project, and then you develop that Selenium automation scripts. It's not a software. Okay, now? Yeah. And my Selenium is executing all the platforms, and where in QDP it executes in Windows and Unix platforms. Okay. And coming to the fourth point in UFT, yes, if you want to do the automation using UFT, I must use some common language in developing the automation scripts. What are the programming languages supported for my QDP? Yes, it supports VB scripting, Java scripting. It supports VB scripting and Java scripting. Any of these language we can use to develop your automation scripts. And coming to the fourth point in Selenium, yes, it supports many programming languages like Java, C#, Ruby, and Python. Any of these programming language we can use to develop your Selenium automation scripts. Even like emergency technologies like Ruby is there, Python is there, and not only these programs, some more advanced programs also they are implementing. Friends, day by day, Selenium is becoming more powerful. Lot of contributors are there, even though being as an open source. Like for open source softwares, we don't expect much support. But being as a Selenium open source, day by day is improving. Many sponsorships are helping to the Selenium to grow up day by day. Like even emergency technologies like Go programming, which is Google, and R language, all are going to be support from coming days also. They are in the implementation stage. Coming 1 or 2 years, they're going to be implement R language also, mission language. All these Go programming, PHP, all these languages also coming days are going to be integrated into this Selenium. That's why day by day, Selenium is growing bigger. Even many automation tools are there in the market. So Selenium is in the first position still now. Since from 2008 to now, till that current year, it was being in a top list. Even QDP is there, even Tosca is there, even RPA is there. So many are there, but no the tool is beatable to the Selenium nowadays, because everything is open. In OOPS concepts language, open source, we can design our own libraries and that libraries we can make use into your project, and we can use that for our regular basis, right? Yes, many programming language support in this Selenium is not the advantage in working with Selenium automation. While in QDP, it supports VB scripting and Java scripting language only in automating that using the QDP. And coming to the fifth point in QDP, yes, QDP is not a cross-platform tool because it supports only in a Windows and Linux, not the Linux. 100% it's not a cross-platform tool. And whereas fifth point in Selenium, yes, Selenium is a cross-platform tool because it will be developed in one platform, can execute in another platform. Almost all platforms is supporting in Selenium. Fully 100% cross-platform advantage. Coming to the sixth point in QDP, can execute in parallel but using the QC which are again paid license. So parallel executions means once we do the automation, that automation scripts we want to make it drive for many platforms and many browsers, which we want to execute in that parallelly in all the platforms in all the browsers. What is the advantage of implementing parallel executions? We can cut down our execution time period. If I'm executing Chrome with the Chrome, Firefox, one after the other, it takes more time to complete. Rather, executing all these browsers parallelly, where I can cut down my execution time period. In a day, I can complete all those things. Yes, that is one of the advantages implementing in the QDP. That can be happen using some QC management tools. Again, those are paid versions. Of course, one advantage parallel executions is there. Besides, there is disadvantage. We have to purchase the add-ons. But where in Selenium, no need to purchase any license to conduct parallel in Selenium. See here, it supports serial and parallel executions with the help of the testng framework. With the help of the testng framework. Friends, here nothing to purchase any add-ons here to conduct parallel execution in Selenium, where we have to use the testng framework only. Friends, where testng is a Java defined framework. This testng got defined by the Java. If anything defined by the Java, those are open source. Even Selenium also defined by Java, right? This is open source we are using, right? Now same testng also defined by the Java we are using, right? It's a freeware. While downloading the testng API jar file, we need to configure to your current project. We can implement the serial execution, parallel executions to conduct the testings within a short time. Advantage, right? It's free of cost. Yes. Coming to the seventh point in QDP, yes, it supports for web and Windows-based application in automating. So friends, desktop applications and web applications, these two are supported to automate using my QDP software. Where my Selenium will support to work with only web applications only. So my Selenium is purely automates web applications. Even almost every 95% applications are web only. Web applications means the applications open through browser is called web applications. If you want to automate Windows applications, yes, it is possible, but we have to download some open source softwares which supports to automate Windows elements like AutoIT, Simply, Robots. But my Selenium purely automates web applications only, not the Windows. And coming to the last point in QDP, test scripts can be developed only in the QDP editors. Test scripts can be developed only in the QDP editors. QDP itself is providing QDP editors. There we are developing your automation scripts using either of these language bindings. And where come to the Selenium, it's being as an open source. Everything separately we have to download and we have to maintain it. Getting friends? Yeah. So here we must have the one interface where to write your automation scripts of Selenium. So tester scripts can be developed in various IDEs. IDE stands for integrated development environments. Various IDEs open source are there. We can download any of this IDE. We can develop your Selenium automation scripts using either of these language bindings. Separately, we have to download any of one. We can download and we can write your Selenium automation scripts using any of these language bindings. Here, while seeing the differences between the QDP and Selenium, which is more effectively working, means it's free of cost, performance wise, everything is Selenium is the best option there. See, why do we prefer Selenium as automation tool? If anybody asks me, simply you can say it is a free and it is an open source. Nothing to purchase, and source code of the Selenium is open. Anyone can download that. Have a large user base helping community. As I said, being as an open source, we cannot expect much helping us. But Selenium is being as an open source, free, it having large user base helping community was there. Okay, and it supports cross-browser testing with free of cost, cross-platform testing with free of cost, and multiple programming languages like Java, C#, Ruby, Python, all these multi-languages supporting in automating the scripts. These are the main key benefits we address to go to the Selenium rather compared to the QDP. Friends, any doubt in this? Any doubt in this?
No, it's clear.
It's clear. So friends, here, every programming language having its own extension, right? If you're developing C# applications, .cs, we do that. If you're developing Python, extension is .py. In Java, we are developing is .java. Getting, friends? I'm saying like my Selenium on Hadoop are not a softwares. These are the API jar files. Jar is the kind of zip file. 1 second, Srinivas, let me complete this and then I will be come to you your question. Okay, na? So whatever the programs you develop in Java, after completion of that, the project will be converted into the API jar files. We convert into the jar files. In a Windows systems, once you write any documents, if you want to zip that, we used to right click and zip that files. The similar way, once you develop your Java project, we will be converting into the API jar file. Okay, now? So in that jar file, all the developed Java code will be come into the jar file. That's why the Selenium API jar file got defined. The same way Hadoop also was used the backbone of Java. They developed some Hadoop libraries and they have converted into the jar file that is named as a Hadoop API jar file. So if you want to work with Selenium or if you want to work with the Hadoop, the backbone is Java, needs to install Java, okay, download the Selenium jar file, configure it and use the Selenium libraries to develop your Selenium automation scripts. Getting friends? Okay, yeah. Now tell me, Srinivas, you having one question? Go ahead, sir. Srinivas. Srinivas, can you please unmute and speak? You are on a mute, I guess, yourself. Yes, Srinivas, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, sir.
Sir, the test scripts can be developed in the IDEs. Means
Yes.
it is automatically developed the test scripts, or we need to write it.
We need to write it, sir. In Selenium, we have 3 components are there. Okay, we have 3 components are there. Selenium, let me show you that. Selenium, the official site for Selenium is the seleniumhq.org is the official site for Selenium, friends. So friends, since 4 years back, 4 years ago, not 4 years, not 4 months back, the changes were happening in the Selenium site. So even if I give seleniumhq.org, directly it is redirecting to the selenium.dev. Still it was the development stage. Okay. So here, if you click on, if you come down, here we can see Selenium WebDriver, Selenium IDE, Selenium Grid, 3 components are there. As you said, like using the Selenium IDE, we not require any programming knowledge, okay, to write your scripts. Just you should know how to start the recording, how to stop recording. During the stopping and starting, we will be doing some manual transactions. Everything is going to be recorded in the form of HTML format. That recorded scripts we are going to be play that record and playback tool. Selenium IDE is a record and playback tool, but in real time we never use this IDE. Okay, and the thing is Selenium WebDriver we are using that. Selenium WebDriver, if we want to work with Selenium WebDriver, we must know about some programming knowledge. Okay, writing the WebDriver scripts here, that scripts will be driving and executing in many platforms and many browsers. Okay, see here, but in IDE, if you want to create quick bug reproduction scripts, create scripts to aid in automated aided exploratory testing, then you want to use Selenium IDE, a Chrome and Firefox add-on that will do simple record and playback of interactions with the browsers. Simple actions only we can do that. That in a Chrome and Firefox browser only. Just for exploratory testing only we are being used this. But if you want to implement as a project, as a framework, definitely we have to use the WebDriver script. Of course, we can record to some extent we using IDE. Later on, we have to convert into the framework level. Okay, so everything we are developing in a WebDriver in a framework level. What the WebDriver scripts you're developing, that scripts are driving to execute in many platforms and many browsers. Such a way we are developing the CL. If you want to create robust browser-based regression automation source, once you're developing automation scripts means that needs to get executed in many browsers. That's why if you want to create robust browser-based regression automation suites and tests, scales and distribute the scripts across many environments, then you want to use Selenium WebDriver. If you want to scale to execute in many platforms and many browsers, okay, in many browsers, if you want to execute means you must develop the scripts in a Selenium WebDriver. In real time, we go with the Selenium WebDriver, sir. IDE will never use that. WebDriver and with combination grid, these two only we are using that. WebDriver does to create the robust browser-based regression suites is developing, and grid will be drives to execute in many platforms and many browsers parallelly. So WebDriver with the grid component only we are doing that Selenium automation. IDE is meant for exploratory testing, like pilot projects, for that kind of instantly to generate the reports. For that purpose we use that IDE, friends. In real time we go with the WebDriver with the grid. I hope you got the answer right, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So robust browser-based regression suites we are getting that. Browser-based suites we are creating here. Writing automation code should work in all the browsers. So that's why robust browser-based regression automation suites we are developing using WebDriver, and grid will scale and distribute to execute in many systems here. If you want to scale by distributing and running tests on several missions and manage multiple environments from a central point, then we use the grid component. These two combinations will work in the real time. Okay, friends, I'll tell you all these configurations end to end, friends. Don't worry for that. As I said startingly, this is a job oriented training, friends. It's not normal training, it's an advanced level training I was doing, friends. Thus my class will be helping you like 6 to 8 years of experience you can keep, friends. 6 to 8 years of experience. Once again I was telling, in this I was teaching you core Java, I was teaching that Selenium, I was teaching like DevOps tools like GitHub servers, Jenkins and Marvin, but till now I didn't work on the Dockers. But for your batch I was implementing Dockers for your batch, friends, and how to create containers, how to schedule the builds, everything to Dockers I'll be telling you. Till now I shown you in implementing the grid, but now I'll be tell you how to configure Dockers also. Okay, friends, and frameworks I am teaching, friends. This TestNG framework, BLT Cucumber framework, hybrid framework, data driven approach, okay, page object model approach. All these frameworks and projects together I will be taking like 30 hours. 10 hours for DevOps tools like GitHub server, Jenkins, and Maven. 20 hours is for Selenium concepts, 20 hours is for Java concepts. Total together 80 hours is the period, and the timing is like 8 to 9:15 is the session, friends. 8 to 9:15 is the session, and you will be getting the recordings for 6 months access, friends. And you will get the materials through the mail in advance. I'll share all the Java and Selenium materials, friends. And you can feel free to ask me if you have any single doubt, because this platform is yours. I am able to answer to any of the question, whatever you ask, friends. Okay, feel free to ask if you have any doubts. Our class must be as a group discussion. Okay.
Sir, without knowing any programming knowledge, we can start this course?
Yes, sir. Because I was giving the core Java from the scratch. All the core OOPS concepts of Java is necessary to work with the Selenium. Yes, definitely many people got trained by me. Who are from non-IT background like mechanical, they are from MBA, there are some manual testers, even they don't know anything. They got realized after my completion of my classes, they got some more confidence. But training is training, getting confidence is confidence. So my trainings will get more confident to write your own code of with your hands on. That I can make you assistance. Definitely. The way to practice, the way to work is you can learn from me. So this is including projects, sir. The 45 days they said like with explaining project, with project it's 8 with project. As I said, right, 30 hours is there. 30 hours is there with frameworks and project.
Okay.
Okay. Course is like 45, 50 days, and it's like 30 hours.
This course is 45 days.
No, this fees only. In this fees only. In this fees only. In this fees only. Complete structure will comes. In this fees only. Complete structure will comes. Nothing to pay any other. Okay.
So how much is the fee?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, friends. Come on.
How much is the fee?
So you will get the mail. Who is this? Hindari?
Yes, Hindavi.
Yeah. You'll be getting that. Message from that team, or the Durgasoft team is telling you all the fees.
Okay.
So you can pay to them. Okay.
Okay, so the class timings are from 8 to 9:15 IST?
Yes, 1 hour 15 minutes. Yes, daily Monday to Friday is the sessions. Okay, friends. Unlike in Saturdays, Sundays, there'll be no class. But in advance, I'll be informing you, because DevOps tools I was teaching you, right? I was teaching you DevOps tools. That one tool it takes like 4 hours to complete. GitHub servers 4 hours, Jenkins 4 hours. So these total Marvin 2 hours, totally 10 hours. I don't want to waste in taking regular sessions. So rather I'll go with Saturdays. So I will be informing you once 2 Saturdays I want your valuable time for 4 hours, but I will take in advance, not this timing. Now it was 8, our timing is 8, for you it's 9:30 p.m. But I will take 2 hours before I'll be informing you. 2 hours before I will take that, which means like Indian timing like 6:30 I'll be starting the class. Whenever in Saturdays I used to take the class on GitHub servers, I'll be informing you. Okay, friends? Because
Okay, sure.
save the time, because that's a continuation process. GitHub servers and Jenkins end-to-end I need to teach that. I don't want to take the break timings there. That's what 4 hours I will take 1 Saturday, 2 Saturdays for 1 Jenkins, 1 is for GitHub servers, 1 is for Maven. Like this I will take. That out of 80 hours, 10 hours can be get saved. Okay, that's what.
So totally you'll be taking like 2 or 3 Saturdays for 4 hours?
Yes. I'll be in only exact 2 Saturdays I require.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And someone is asking job support. Okay, friends. Yes, job support is there, friends. Once you complete, we'll talk that. Okay. The people who are from US, they're asking some job supports, friends. Okay, definitely we'll do that, job supports also, but not myself. Okay. Once you complete the class, I'll be sending my team. Okay, they'll be reaching you for job supports. Okay, don't worry.
Sir,
Yeah.
Recently, now they are saying that instead of Java Selenium, Python Selenium is getting popular. So how much it is effective in the current market, current industry, sir?
Yes, what you said is 100% correct. But coming trend is going to the Selenium Python. As of now, 70% is going on Selenium only, but Python 30% is going on in the market. That's it. Now, slowly development was started in Python. 67% is the development is going on Python right away. So it still takes one and a half year. After 1.5 years, it's going to be workout on Python. Yes. Now it was there, but very slow it was there. After 1.5 years, yes, definitely it is going to be boost up on Selenium with Python. Not only is Python, Selenium with ML also. And one thing to say, friends, one thing to say that we are going to be start our durgasoft. We are going to be start the Selenium with Python with the pilot projects also. I'm going to be start on this May. So anyhow, you'll be getting that mail from durgasoft. Okay, I'm going to be start that Selenium with Python with all the real-time cases. Okay, that will be like 40 hours on May. On this year May, it's going to be start the first batch of from May only. I'm going to be start. Okay, if you're interested on I know that for that also. Okay, you'll get the information, the mail recording that when the batch is started of Selenium Python. Yes, definitely you can attend that batches also. Okay.
Okay. So one more question about the payment and everything. Do we have to contact durgasoft about
Yes,
this?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Sure. Thanks.
Everything is organized by the durgasoft. You can keep the mail. I think you already have got a mail from the durgasoft. You can directly contact them, and you can all the particulars. You can do that. And recordings, everyone will get from me. And as of now, I will share some YouTube links for you friends for your reference to watch. I'll be pinging in the chat box once again, like. So watch here friends. I will say I will tell that. Sorry friends. Playlist. Already we have uploaded the videos 2 days back. Already batch was started having a demo today. So these are my recordings, friends. This is the first day demo we done. Okay, the second video is the installation part. Second video is like a Java pack class and interface concept. These 3 videos. As of these are the latest videos. On Thursday, Friday we done with classes, friends. So I was pinging in the chat box, friends. In meanwhile, you please go through that recordings and please get the knowledge of second and third video. Second video is for to install all the softwares prerequisites and creating the project package class with the standards. The second video, and in the third video I explained detailedly about the what is a Java class and what is a Java interface. Getting friends? Please go through these videos. As for 10 days, you can avail the videos, live videos in the YouTube. From 11th video onwards, the videos will be coming from my Google Drive. Okay, friends. I hope everyone saved my link, right? I already pinged in a chat box. Please save in your notepad. Please refer that recordings in meanwhile. Okay. After 1 week onwards, you can expect the recordings from my personal drive. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts, friends? Any doubts still here?
Ravi, this is Saurabh here.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Are you covering the protector as well?
Sorry?
Are you covering the protector as well?
No, sir. This is purely functional testing, Selenium automation I was giving, core Java, Selenium, DevOps project. These are the only things I was teaching you. Protractor with Angular, I was not.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
One more thing, I cannot able to see the link. You said that you just posted it in the
In
chat.
chat box I pinged you, right? In chat box I pinged you, right? Just now.
No, When I
Put in the
can't.
chat box. Oh, one second. All the audience, I need to share that. Okay, now we can get. See now?
Yes. Yes, I just got it now. I can able
Yes,
to
yes,
see.
yes. Please save it in your notepad, friends. So for 1 week, you'll get the recordings in this. Will get uploaded in this YouTube channel, and after 1 week onwards, you can expect the recordings from my Google Drive. Okay, friends.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Prakash. I have one question.
Yeah,
Can
go
I?
ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I want
Go
to
ahead.
confirm agile methodology. Like you will be taking the sprint wise, how the project is divided in agile methodology during these sessions.
No, no, no. That is a manual part, manual process, right? Manual testing
Man, process.
is on
Yeah.
this agile process.
Okay.
But I will tell you that just working style, how that flow is going on from development stage to testing stage, performance stage, production, how the stages are going. This cycle I will tell that. Automation cycle I will tell that. And agile
Brief
process,
on how.
I will not teach that. That's come under the
Okay.
manual process, right? Manual testing.
Okay.
If you want manual testing means, yes, there is a team, a separate person was there who is taking the manual classes in online. He's Mr. Srinivas, and you can contact durgasoft. They can help you to get into that batch manual testing also.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. This is purely automation, friends. This is purely automation classes. If anybody wants manual classes, yes, please contact durgasoft, and you can also get that manual trainer. One demo will be there. Okay, you can attend that class also for manual testing. Okay.
Is it not
Anything?
mandatory to learn the manual while learning the Selenium?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, my contact details will not get shared. You can contact directly through Microsoft. Once you done your equipments, then you can get my contact details also. Okay.
No,
Please.
not like that. I'm saying the thing, not mandatory to learn the manual testing. No?
Yes, yes. For to learn automation, it's not mandated to learn manual. You can start with safety, but later on you can learn the manual testing. It's
Okay,
not
fine.
a to the manual. After manual only we have to learn automation. It's not like that. Even though you can start learning Selenium. Yes. Friends, if you have any queries, so after 2 days, my mail will be is provided by you. So you can if you can ask queries through my mail. Okay. So I'll be sharing that recordings from my drive. So from virtual drive mail ID you're getting, through that mail ID you can reply to me. So if you have any queries, okay, I'm always touch base with you. So if you place any queries, I can answer through mail. Okay, friends, in a class, if you have any queries, you can ask in the classes. Okay, but please utilize this platform very effectively. I'm giving you every real-time process, friends. Okay, whatever I work for my client VMware, so what I work for company Prolifix, okay, all the experience I can share with you, friends, end to end. Okay.
Do you cover Cucumber as well?
Yes, Cucumber, I'll cover that. 10 hours I am teaching you hybrid framework project, and 8 hours I am teaching you like a Cucumber framework, and data driven approach for 6 hours, TestNG for 6 hours, page object model for 6 hours. Okay, like this I was distributed this all these concepts. Okay.
Sir, and one more thing, what about the real-time environmental project? Like, do
Yes,
you cover
platform I am
something?
covering. Yes, the platform which I am implementing in this frameworks is, one is that Salesforce CRM application. One is like e-commerce application. These two applications for different frameworks I will take. One is for hybrid for CRM Salesforce, and for Cucumber I will take like e-commerce application. For these two frameworks I will take these domains, and I'll be automating like 3-4 test cases. I'll be automating that. Automate test cases I'll be keeping in. I'll be keeping the GitHub server. From there I'll be integrating to the Jenkins. From there I am scheduling the jobs. From there I'm sending the mails and sending the attachment screenshots. All the end-to-end scenario I'll be covering in the real-time project. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. That's why I've given weightage for 30 hours for frameworks projects. 30 hours I've given for that. 20 hours for Java, 10 hours for DevOps, 20 hours only Selenium. That's what the importance of the Selenium. Even if you go to industry also, majority 50% comes from Java, 30% comes from the projects, frameworks, 20% comes from Selenium. The only thing is XPath, locators, WebDriver commands, right? And switching frames, alerts, these kind of things only, right? Web tables, web calendars, right? Reportings, these things only we are more concentrating for to have a knowledge on Selenium, right? That's what. There is no that much learning on Selenium, but most people covering more hours on Selenium. I don't know why they are concentrating more on Selenium, less on advanced concepts. We must concentrate more on technically and on framework level. That's why I was passionate in giving the trainings. That's why I came out from my company. Right now I was giving the job oriented trainings, not normal trainings, job oriented trainings. Those people who wants to get into the job, 6 to 8 years experience, yes, my classes will effective for you to get into the job. Friends, believe me, trust me, and follow me. Whatever I give the assignments, please follow that. Definitely you can crack your interview. You can get more confidence in the subject. That I can make you. Okay, friends. Okay, fine, friends. I hope I think enough for today. Now we can stop for today. We'll continue from tomorrow. Please watch the recordings in doing all the installations of software in your system while seeing that second video. So tomorrow I'll be teaching you what is the project, what is a class, what is interface, is that tomorrow's agenda. In meanwhile, please try to watch second recording on YouTube, and please try to install all the necessary softwares in your system before coming to the class tomorrow. Okay, friends? Okay.
The same link is for tomorrow class.
Yes.
Only.
Yes. For this entire week, the same link will be there. Next week onwards, the link will be getting changed. That will be like every 25 minutes, the link is going to be changed. As this is a demo session, for 1 week, the go-to training link will be shared for same entire week, same link. From next week onwards, link is changing, friends. Okay, same link, same timing. Okay, yeah. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.